Let me just rescue this.
This is the intensive care unit at Warrington Hospital. Almost exactly a year ago, it admitted its first COVID-19 patients. In that time, it has witnessed daily battles of life and death.
We were in this ward in October last year, and it looks almost exactly the same. It's still full of very sick COVID patients. In this bed here was Mark.
So, to be honest with me, it's still early days.
Are you worried about the next few days?
I'm worried, yes, but I feel safe, if that makes sense.
I felt very fortunate to be here.
Mark was admitted as the second wave started to sweep across the northwest.
Last time I saw you, you were pretty poorly.
Yes.
How are you now?
A lot better. I think one of the challenges of COVID is it sort of goes on for quite a while, and the reality is you have good days and bad days. It was quite a frightening time, really, because you don't know how it's going to evolve, where it's going to go, and I was well looked at. I looked after here at Warrington. They clearly knew what they were doing, so there was confidence and comfort that you got from how you were treated, and they're obviously at risk themselves.
The second wave was proving to be busier and deadlier than the first.
In the bed next to Mark was Susan.
Like Mark, the 72-year-old grandmother needed help with her breathing.
I know how far I can breathe at the minute, and I know I can't survive without this.
I don't think she ever thought for 1 minute, that she was going in there to die. And initially I thought, you know what, they'll take her in, they'll give her a bit of a help with some oxygen, she's happy, she's upbeat all the time, she's going to get through this.
When we met, Susan told me she was hopeful of getting better and going home. But her daughter Claire told me that day never came.
She went into hospital on the 7th of October, and on the 22nd of October she died. So that's, 2 weeks. She liked to joke, she liked to have a laugh. She was kind of very happy-go-lucky. She had a lot of friends. She put a lot into life.
2 patients on the same ward with COVID-19. 2 patients with 2 very different outcomes.
1 year on and we're still learning about this deadly virus. But one thing is certain, its unpredictability.
I've been doing this game a long time, and you inevitably identify key risk factors, but as you've highlighted, you can get 2 patients that are virtually the same on admission. One does well and survives, one does very badly and sadly doesn't make it. And that's been COVID all along.
Susan died on the same day Mark was discharged.
Shows you, it's how can you describe? First of all, there's an element of feeling lucky that I've come through it. I think the one thing that's clear on this virus that I've seen for myself is how variable it can be.
As Mark begins to rebuild his life, so too must Susan's heartbroken family.
It's been difficult. I mean, I'm coming to terms with it. There's days even now I still go, I'll just tell Mum that, and then, can't do that anymore. She wouldn't want us to sit here crying about it. She would be kind of, come on, pick yourselves up. I'm still here, I'm just not here.
One life changed, another life taken. The indiscriminate nature of a virus that has devastated so many lives. Ashish Joshi, Sky News, Warrington.